Hello everyone. Alright, been a bit of an odd overnight. Our cat, don't know how, but they injured their back leg. So this morning has been a bit off routine. Other family members have taken the cat to the vets this morning to see what's going on. Hopefully it's nothing life-threatening, but until the vets had a look at her, we don't know. So I may have to end stream suddenly, or I may have to take multiple messages or phone calls. So if I'm a bit more AFK than normal during this stream, that is why. So that's the heads up. Without further ado, let's get back into the game. We are on our way to build our second base. We have checked our pals in episode 2. So now we're going to get our materials together. Let's get some light. There we go. We haven't got an overnight kindler at the moment, so putting down torches is a bit counterproductive. Let's go and get our Paldium. It's the first task we need, and we need 16. 21. 16 Paldium. We need 93 stone. Well, there's 16. Oh, 92, that's easy. Take one from that, pop that back in there. There we go. 40 fibre. I'll pick up this wood. We're now overburdened. That's fine. Pop the wood in there. 40 fibre. There we go. 10 power fluids, which will be over here. Do one twice. There we go. Grab that. Sort that. That's better. 6 berry seeds. That's in our seed barrel over here. Is it 6? 6. Oh, look at that. Nice. And 40 berries from our food box. That's too many. There we go. As much wood as you can carry, but leaving 20 weight free. So about 200 weight in wood. If you look at the top left, that should be about right. There we go. Oh, now we can take some of that. Look, top left at the stack will tell you how much the weight is. So we need another 60. That's 17. 63. Can we take that? That's a little bit too much. Okay. There we go. That'll do. Alright then. Fast travel to the sea. Oh, have I got a Nightwing? I have. There it is. Good. Fast travel to the Sea of Archipelago, which is why we went all the way along here. We go all the way along here to the church. Set a marker at 7, -528. 7. I know roughly where it is because I build this base on every game file I play. It's about there. It's that patch just there. And then, oh, that's a new pal. Missed. There we go. That's unexpected. I didn't know about those. Oh, look, now see I've done that. I've got more stuff on my what's it? I'm going the wrong way. So what I'm going to do is track it there. So we're going to go this way. Oh, torch. There we go. I'm going to run I'm not going to pick up anything else. Shouldn't run either because I'm going to need my stamina for flying. And you see a few effigies in the distance there. So get on our Nightwing. We're going to just fly across. Right, we've got to our first marker, so we'll just delete that one out. Head to the second one. I'm going to go up for that effigy. On the way. Oh, need to land, gonna run out of stamina. Whee! That's another lucky. That is another lucky. Why am I getting this a lucky jolt hog? Dodge that. Ow! That caught me. I hate the fact that it catches. Right. Let's take care of the little level 4 one first. And get rid of that one. Grab this egg. I'm now overburdened. Let's get... Not that much damage. Okay. Oof. There we go. Right, let's get rid of some of this weight. Definitely got rid of some of this weight. What can I drop? It's going to be the wood because there's loads of trees here. So there we go. Can always chop down more trees. All right. So now over there. Now the other effigy is down there. This is the power of Galeclaw, you see. There we go. If you don't have Galeclaw, you can use Accelerate, or you can just use your Nightwing and just fly and get it. But either way, you need to get that one as well. Now we're going to go up. Oh, there's another egg, look. Oh, there's a Messenger of Love down there. Let's go and see the Messenger of Love. And a Black Marketeer. Oh, we want to emote dance. So click down on the right joystick, opens up the emote and dance. There we go. I'm immediately going to get rid of the recovery meds because we don't need those. Eat some bread. There we go. Let's go and see the Black Marketeer, seeing as we're here. Holy, Downtrodden is not good. Darcy is not worth it. Effigen no. Robin Quill, Abnormal, and B-Guard. We will capture all of these later on. There's nothing there that is super rare or required. I mean, they would be nice, but we can find them later for free. None of them are real build defining, I suppose. And this is the site of our new ore base. Pick up that wood. I know I'm carrying too much stuff. Right, I'm going to delete the marker. I'm going to grab that anyway. Okay, we need to set up the PAL box generally in the middle of these 4 ore nodes. So pop that down first of all. Have a little look. We need to get, again, need to ideally get all of the trees. The missing those are fine. We definitely need all of these trees. We've got to have all the ore nodes. Ideally, we'd get these trees as well. Yep, that looks good. Yep, that looks good. We'll build it there. Right, we're going to deploy Incineram. Now, Incineram can't mine the ore. I don't think he can because he hasn't got mining level 2. Let me just double check that. Yeah, he's only got mining level 1. So he's just going to hang around. He's going to help us build stuff. So we're going to drop down a wooden box. Oops. Somewhere there. And Incineram will build that. There we go. And we're going to put everything in here apart from the wood. Okay, let's take out the leather. Put in that egg. There we go. Just to reduce our weight. And he'll put stone. Now there's a box there. He can gather all the stuff laying on the floor, which is great. Right. Time to build our defensive walls first. This stops the pals from potentially falling off of the edge. So I'm going to find our axe, and the first thing I'm going to do is just chop down all the trees outside of the blue base circle. So you can see the blue base circle there. I'm going to cut down all the trees outside, fill up our inventory with the trees and the fibre. This will allow us to build the defensive walls without using the trees that are inside the base, because the pals we deploy will have lumbering, so when they're not transporting or planting, etc., talking about Tansy, they can chop down trees and provide us even more wood. To effectively complete the game, you need about 30,000 wood. Once you hit that, you're done. However, I know a lot of people, once they reach endgame, like to build fantastical buildings, bases, and experiment and stuff. So I can guarantee by the end of this playthrough, you'll have at least 30,000 wood. And we're going to hit a rock. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to swing this around like that. You use the top left buttons, as it says. All the instructions for building are on the screen, so you don't really need to tell me which buttons to use where. It's on the screen there. Okay, there's usually a chest up here somewhere on a rock. Is it not spawned? There it is. It won't respawn if it's inside the base, so you're best off just leaving it alone. And each time you come to the base, if you wish to, you can check to see if it's respawned there. It's completely optional. I don't. But it is something I should thought I would mention. That tree's in the way. I'm out of wood already. Okay, so find the edge of the circle. Let's get rid of Incineram for a minute. We don't need him at the right now. That tree's going to be in our way, so we're going to hack it off. There we go. Right, what I'm going to do first of all is drop the wood outside the base, go inside the base and stow. That gets rid of some more weight. If we stow with the wood in our thing, the wood will go in the box as well. We don't really want that. It's 10 wood per defensive wall, and there's about 40 to 60 defensive walls you need to surround your base. So raids won't ever come to this base. They can't get to it. For some reason they just won't come here, but it's mainly to stop the pals getting stuck. Without the defensive walls they can get stuck off of the cliff, or they'll just stand on the bit of rock instead of the where we put the defensive walls over there. See the difference between the yellow floor and then the cliff rock or stone. I'm going to go with burden, that's fine. we'll solve that right now. Again, we'll do exactly the same what we did last time. Just outside the base, drop the wood, walk inside the base, stow the fibre, outside the base, pick up the wood. We are still a little bit over, but it's not. We're only just over, so it doesn't affect our speed too much. We can't jump or run or dodge, but we don't need to really. Not in a super rush. There seems to be a fascination lately about catching all the pals or completing the game within 100 days. I don't see the fascination with that, and if you're after that, this is not the guide for you. This guide is more about setting you up as more or less a first-time player or an experienced player that just wants to have a base ready for a safe world ready for the 1.0 release. You may have built lots of artistic buildings in your world, and now you need a functional working world. This again, this would be the walkthrough for that. Or if you're missing achievements and can't be bothered to get them in your artistic world, this will help you get all of those as well. I try and get these defensive walls down as quickly as possible, but there's also I like having a lot of space. I'm also trying to make sure as well that there's no space for a visitor to turn up here, so it makes it difficult when you're up against this rock face. But if we build the defensive walls right next to the rock face, it kind of counts. Insufficient materials again. Brilliant. Over we go. Badunk. We need about 10 more, so about 100 wood should see us fit. Plus we need wood to build our structures. So again, just filling up all that wood. I see the jolt hog. I don't think I've got 5. Let's have a look, shall we? Yeah, I've got 5. That one's safe. I can stay there. Yeah, if the trees are close enough together, you can get 2 with one swipe. Oh, this will be the last one. Yeah. Okay. Let's get rid. What do we need to get rid of? 33. It's going to be all of the fibre. Drop the fibre. Drop about 3 wood. There we go. We can come back for it in a minute. It'll sit there until we log off. Grab that bit of wood. Alright, keep building. Oh, come on. What slows me down building bases is the building itself. Things don't always snap. I wish they did. Like there'd be an option to just can't build unless snapped. So much quicker. Oh, that's outside the base. Don't want that. Get rid of that. Come off of this one. Turn. There we go. And then 1 here. Yeah, okay, we can't snap that. We're going to have to build it freehand, which makes it awkward. Again, just like the main base, just make sure there's no gaps. Right, okay, let's go and pick up those materials we left on the floor. Also, we need to check how much wood we've got. 107. That should be enough to build all of the things we still need to build. Got to build some beds, monitor stand, some farms, and a feed box. Right, where did they go? Where did I drop them? Over there, look. Bump, bump. Should have enough wood, but there's a tree here, so Grab that bit of stone. Right, that's it. I'm not going to drop anything else down. I think I'm fine. We should have enough. Over we go. Deploy Incineram. Get the beds down first. Come over here to this area. I like having the beds in like a set area. You're free to put them wherever you like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the alarm bell. And then the monitoring station. You can only have about 7 blueprints down at a time. So once you hit that mark, you're going to have to help your Incineram build stuff. Otherwise, what you've placed will be destroyed. You also can't leave the base if you've got blueprints. This is what's called a blueprint. You haven't built it, you've just laid it down. If you've got these sat in your base and you move out of your base, they won't be built. Likelihood is they just disappear. Change that to work focus. Come on, where you go now? Okay, let's get these built. Doom done. Okay, I'm gonna lay some more blueprints down. I want the farms down next. Go to food, the berry farms. Bop. Insufficient. I'm out of wood. Thought I had enough. I had a slight misjudgment. Pop that down. Another 20 wood. That's another tree. It's the only time I chop the trees down in this base is if I'm low on materials when I'm actually building stuff. Put the food box right next to the wooden box because of our transporters. They'll take stuff to the wooden box. Leave a gap. There we go. We'll build this ourselves. Okay, go over to our wooden box. We're going to take everything out, and then we're going to go over to the food box and we'll put in the berries. Let's just double check here. Beds done. Monitor stand done. 2 berry plantations blueprinted. Feed box done. Berries into the food box done. Alarm bell done. So now just need the hot spring, which we're going to put over here next to the berry farms. More wood. That's okay. Two more. Let's get this one. Alright, there we go. Build the hot spring. Boom. Right, now that's building. We can go to our power box. Do a sort. Now, in order, we deploy the 2 tansies. We're going to do that one and that one. They'll start the planting and handiworking stuff. Then we're going to go with the 2 Kujuros for the watering. Make sure we haven't got any that are really good. No, it doesn't matter. 2 Kujuro. There we go. That's those down. Then we go for our 2 Daydreams, wherever they've gone. Right, well, we've got Ace Swimmer, Burly Body Pacifist, Sadist. It doesn't matter. Let's get rid of that one. And that one. There we go. And then finally the 2 Tombats. It doesn't matter which ones we do. I'll just go with that one, just because I don't like having negative passives. There we go. Now start mining. And now we go over to the monitoring stand. I turn off the combat. Even though they won't attack anything, I still turn off the combat. Let's see the guide for any other adjustments. Come on. There we go. And we turn off. That's it. We just turn off the combat. Great. Fine. Base is done. So now we've got an endless source of ore. And the base is self-sufficient food-wise because of the berry farms. And all this ore will be mined by the tombats eventually and then placed into the wooden box, which then we can pick up at our leisure. And someone's found a power sphere. We're going to take all of that right now. We're going to desummon our Incineram and we're going back to the factory, as I like to call it. Main base, factory, production base, whichever you want to call it. In the guide it's referred to as the factory. So first thing we're going to do is do a stow action. Boom, gone. I'm going to hatch any eggs we have and see what we get. Do the common one first. We get an Echidna, and then we do the blue one, the water one. Penking! Nice! Don't use it, but it's fine. Do the repair job. Ba-dunk. Oops, I thought it was in my inventory. And go up there. Right, what's next? At the primitive workbench, craft 50 cloth. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1. There we go. Craft a meat cleaver on the high quality workbench. Meat cleaver, meat cleaver, meat cleaver, there it is. Craft 20 megaspheres. 10 ingots. Okay, we run out of ingots. Let's craft some more. It's going to take a while. See, now we've got transporters. They're picking up everything almost as quick as it's being mined. So I can't waste time by running around and picking up everything because there's nothing to pick up. We'll make the 10. Don't like doing. I'll make 9. Right, that's 9 on there. Alright. Funnily enough, the next thing we need to do is to go and capture Penking. So we're going to go and get our Tundra outfit that's been sat in our box. I'll put the precious cores back in for now. There we go. I've got enough resources to be able to do this boss without waiting for everything. So that should all sit there. Hopefully the... What? What's Fox Parks doing now? Has he got stuck? I think it's got stuck. Reset. There we go. Yeah, it just got a bit stuck. That's it. Off he goes. Sorry. Off she goes. Okay. In fact, I'm going to make this easy on myself. It's almost night time, so I'm just going to wait for night time. I'm going to pick up the meat cleaver and pop it in the box because it's a weapon. Grab the megaspheres. Grab the cloth. Oh, excuse me, cloth. Thank you. Reason I'm waiting for night time is so that Penking will be asleep. Penking does come with other people in the base. It comes with Pengullet. And so if they're all asleep, it makes the fight a little bit easier. Might make something hard on us if we can make it easier. If night time was too far away, I wouldn't bother. I'd just go in and get it done. But we're so close to it ticking over. Might as well give it the few extra minutes. We've got crafting to do, so it's no biggie. Right, that was 9, so we need another 11, ideally. That's 5. Oh. That'll be 13 in total. Come on. Right, I'm going to go over now. We've got to fast travel there, and then we've got to walk up the hill. Hopefully it'll switch over to night time. So close. I'm just going to wait. Come on. Let's go. Hopefully they're asleep. Nope, they're awake. They haven't gone to sleep yet. Alright, okay. We pick off the pengullets first. Try and dodge the pen king. Because he's a level 12, we need megaspheres. Just pick on one pengullet. That's why we wear the tundra outfits, that happens less. 55, we'll go for it just to get it out of the way. And I'm taking damage, my health is going down, but we're also whittling down the incoming damage by taking out the pengullets first. This is why we don't come here until this level, because the amount of damage they do is quite terrifying. Gigaspheres for Pen King itself. Right, there we go, we've got all the pengullets. So now we can work on Pen King, and we can get out our Incineram, deal double damage. There we go, we'll get a shot off in its face. Now just dodge damage and wait for Incineram to do it. Incoming health, Flamecore Hunter. Boom. That's another reason why we have Incineram. 700, 500, 400, 3. Still well, 290. Come on, bit closer. Oh, Incineram's taking a lot of damage. Dodge that. There, that's enough. Dodge that. Ouch. No, I missed. Gigasphere, there we go. Boom. Get our boss kill. You see again, this is the problem. I don't know when they update this, but it's used to automatically tick over. So what we're going to do now is go to our base, disassemble the egg incubator, and rebuild it in exactly the same place. We're also going to use our tech to open up the Ring of Mercy for 2 of our ancient tech points. There we go. Switch to our torch. It's night time. That's it, and back to the factory. Because I can't read my own guide, it's actually back to the ore base. Go into the wooden box. See, we've already got 68 ore. Pick it all up. We are completely overburdened, but that's fine. This is why we build it as close to the power box as possible. Fast travel to the factory. Store. Done. Alright. Switch to your pelt armor. The Tundra outfit can now be sold. So don't do a repair until that Tundra outfit has either been sold or out of your inventory. I choose the latter. So I dump mine in the box and then go and do my repair. I'm also going to deploy Incineram. Actually, acquire those, cancel all of it, pick up the ore, go here, create all ore, deploy Incineram. While we're in the base, Incineram will do the work. Find your cleaver, which is there. Take it out into inventory, equip it instead of your bow. Make sure it's on your equipment. There it is. Over to your PAL box. We're going to put Direhowl. We're going to favoritize, put Nightwing, favoritize, Daydream, favoritize, and Galeclaw, Felds in there, favoritize. It makes it easier to find them. It means they can't be got rid of in any way. You can't sell them, you can't butcher them, you can't trade them in any manner because they're favoritized. Incineram will stay in our party because it's night time. If it was daytime, I'd put him in the power box as well, but he's doing our kindling at the moment. So we're going to take the 3 bounties we've got so far, and we are going to find the Chillet boss we caught earlier. There it is. Ba-dump. It's now daytime. Take Incineram back. Put Incineram in a box. Favoritize. Find Penking. The boss version. You can tell it's the boss because it's got this little red beast marker on it. Aside from the one we hatched, it doesn't. So this is what's called an alpha pal because it's got that beast symbol on it. So I'll take that one as well. I haven't got any more alphas. Sometimes you get lucky from eggs. We're not going to do assault because of all of our main party pals are there. We know where they are. Alright, guys, somewhere in your base, doesn't matter where. Summon, right keyboard, and yeah, there we go. And same for the bounty targets. Do everything for the 3 bounty targets, Chillet and Penking. And as you can see, more bounty tokens coming out of this, which is why we have to capture them, so we can double our bounty tokens. And finally, oh, Chillet. Loads of lovely stuff out of that. And pick up the cloth, pick up the megaspheres. Party Chillet, Hawk, Scoot, Turncoat, one to Penking. Right, retrieve our party pals. So what we're going to do now is put our party pals back in our party. And we're going to set up the party pal preset. So we go down there. On the controller it's X or A. There it is. Register party pals. And in Y for the menu, rename. Up, of course, because I've got on my PC, I've got the thing. I don't know how you change it on console, etc. I'm assuming there's a way to do it. I just call it main. You can call it whatever you like, but I just call it main. There we go, and that's our main party pals. So now, if we put them in the box, we can just go down to party pal presets main, and it will filter those pals exactly. If you change them for a reason, you'll need to update it. Over to the mill and do that. Mill all the wheat. Over to the weapons bench. We don't have enough for a crossbow. We're waiting on ingots. There should be some there now. Yeah, loads. Pick those up. Pop those in. Do a stash action with some bread there, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about our inventory at the moment. We will sort that out shortly. Now I can build the crossbow, high quality workbench, and craft the Ring of Mercy, which we can't do because ingots. I've got to wait for ingots. We need 30 for that. Over to the cook pot, jam-filled buns / donuts, and craft as many as you can. And take 1 down. So we'll do 12 because we can. The suggested in the guide is 25, but that depends on how much flour you've managed to mill. And now I'm waiting on ingots, unfortunately. Can't do much about it. I need to make some nails, but again, it's like, well, I'd rather have the Ring of Mercy, so we need 13 more ingots. We're going to make a mega shield while we wait for that. Where's Incineram? Get the mega shield crafted while we wait for more ingots. We need to craft it anyway. It's an upgrade to the shield we have, so why not? That's that bottle of water done. There we go. I'll pick that one up. Mega shield, equip, common shield. Do the same for the glider. Mega. Oh, wait a minute. No, that doesn't use ingots. As long as it's not using ingots, we're fine. We'll craft this as well. I'll just flick to my guide and turn the page. Ba-doop. And Mega Glider. Bam. You can change the glider later on to be whichever one. So the normal parachute you can keep for MTX purposes. Do some of that. So because of that reason, oh, short break. Come on, Incineram, get it done. Because of that, I'm going to stash the parachute in my box for now. And then I'm going to go all the way up to the... Ooh, hello. Bit of lag spike there. All the way over to the crusher. And because we've got so much stone, allow transport by pals, we are going to do 100 paldium from the stone. That's 500 stone, but as you can see, we've got 1500 at the moment, so I'll take it down to 1000. More than enough. Plus, we've got 200 stone in there anyway. So we can grab that out, pop that in there, already back up to 1200. This is why we have an Echidna like from the beginning. Just it produces so much wood. Right, the crossbow is ready to pick up, so we grab that on the way. We replace the butcher's cleaver with our crossbow. We put the meat cleaver back in the box. We pick up the arrows that are there. The old bow is now dead. It needs to be sold, so we'll do that. 5 more ingots. 24. 6 more to go. Okay, what else can we do? Can we craft cold resistant pelt armor? That also doesn't require ingots, so we can craft that too. Let's get this crafted. Wait for this to be crafted. There we go, acquire that and pop that on. And pelt armor becomes useless. Another 4. Come on. I need 2 more. There's not much else I can do. I'm just waiting on the ingots. That gives me the 30. Right, you know what? Crafting the Ring of Mercy. Let's get it done because it's going to take an age. It takes such a long time. Right, that'll get Fox Parks back on there. And we're going to stand here now for about 5 minutes. Craft the Ring of Mercy. It's our first accessory, unless you've got lucky on drops and you already had a ring drop from a chest or somewhere. If you have and you're using it, that's fine, no problems. You've got 2 accessory slots to begin with. The Ring of Mercy does take precedence though. Oh, excuse me. I'll explain how the Ring of Mercy works while it's being crafted. Once the Ring of Mercy is equipped, you as the avatar cannot defeat any pal or enemy, because with the Ring of Mercy equipped, it'll take it down to 1 HP and then you capture it. Your pal in Cineram doesn't share that same restriction. If you are mounted on a pal, it will, but if you've got like I have Incineram running around me, it won't. So you have to be very careful. If you've got a pal that's got Mercy hit on your Incineram, that's great, but as you noticed, Incineram can do damage over time effects like fire, and that won't abide by the restriction of the Mercy Ring either. Now we're going to craft nails, all of them. They'll give us 10 nails. Crafting 5, we need 40 nails really, but again we'll have to wait. While that's happening, we are going to craft cold resistance pattern. We've done that. Mega shield and the mega glider. We've done that. Equip mega glider, mega shield, cold resistance pelt armor. The crossbow replaces the old bow. Sell stuff. Right. So we're going to go to our seed barrel. Just check. There's nothing in there I want to sell. Go in here. We want to sell the shotgun shells, the tundra outfit, precious claws. And that's it. Sort. Got 9 dog coins at the moment. Right, we're not using the bounty tokens, so they can be stashed as well. Alright, let's go down to the small settlement. Excuse me. Come here, Diehal. Thank you. Oh. Demount before entering the store. Sell. Elbow, common shield. I'll sell the bread as well. Tundra outfit, precious claw, shotgun shells, pelt armor, penkin plume. Penkin plume is made to make an MTX or microtransaction. MTX helm. It has no effect on the actual game, so none of that. Later on you can get a lot more. Go into the buy section and you've got all these schematics. They all share the same abilities and defensive mechanics. It just depends which one you like the more the look of. I always go for the witch hat schematic because all it requires is ingots and it doesn't require any of the things that you may have sold, such as the penkin cap will require penkin, flumes, and I think the Toka Toka cap requires Toka Toka feathers. And the Gummus cap may require Gummus sleeves, but we need those for other things. So I just grabbed the witch's hat because I know it only needs ingots, which we're making anyway. So back to the base and craft the helm that you have bought. You can only craft it if the schematic is in your base or in your in your inventory. Right, so we need more ingots. Let's go and see how many fox parks I've made. 4. Boom, box, boom. Do. Where's Incineram? Matt, you go and do your stuff. Incineram will help us build the witch hat. Waiting for the craft to finish. There we go. Automatically equip the hat. Desummon Incineram. Over to the boxes. Pop the schematic in your box. pick up any more ingots, stash those. Over to the primitive workbench and craft all the nails bar one. And there we go, and that's those done. Right. It is now coming up for my scheduled break. The alarm hasn't actually gone off, but it will go off in a minute. So I'm going to take my scheduled break before we go to the next bit. The next bit is lots of travelling and capturing of pals and exploration. So the fun stuff. Stick around for that. Apologies for the elongated break, but as I said at the beginning of the stream, our family pet cat was injured overnight, had to go to the vets, and there was some confusion over the insurance, so I've had to sort that out. I see now that I've leveled up, so I'll do that first. Level 24. Oh, excuse me. Bring up the right file. We put some weight, and we go for fluffy bed, medicine rack. I believe that's all. Yep. Get rid of the flashy. Bam, bam. Here we go. Alright, quickly sort out the ingots, because I'm sure they have not been picked up. I don't know why least punk is not picking them up. We're going to dump some more in and get those done. Right, let's go for the promised exploration, etc. Just check the food box. I want to make sure, yeah, everything's going fine with that. Great. Okay, oops, I'm still on the... That's better. Okay, so... fast travel to the Bridge of the Twin Knights. The family are on their way back from the vets now. Expected about 20 minutes, so in 20 minutes time I'll have to take another break and go and sort that out. Bridge of the Twin Knights, is that one? Yeah. I'll also have to turn my fan on and sit down because it's time for my sitting period. I've got to stand for approximately an hour and do some physio while I'm standing, and then I sit for an hour and let my body relax. Get the note, jump on Nightwing and fly down here. Just got to keep flying until we get to that. There it is. There's a supply drop. That's great. Okay, so it's night time. I could go and get the boss, but this here is a Kelpsie. We need 5 of these, and they run really fast, so we are going to get one. As you notice, the crossbow requires a reload action. Sometimes that reload option can get interrupted. Oh, hello. I'm in combat with something. Nope, it's just a delay. I can't see any more Kelpsies close. Oh, there's one. Can we get there? I told you they run really fast. They're gone. Just like that. Right, let's go and get Azure Robe then. Ah, I was too slow. We use Daydream for this. I don't tend to fire at Azure Robe because it moves a lot. Another lucky? What is this save file? Jeez. While Daydream is taking out Azure Robe, I come over here, find my pick, and get the sulfur node. Yeeks. No, go away, Azure Robe. Now we've got that. Missed. Very difficult to get a shot, so we go. Can't see. Oh, poison. Right, that's it. Let's sort that out. There we go. Dodge that. Bam. Going up for the giggers. Oh, what are you doing? There we go. Let's see if we can check nimble. That's great. That's a movement speed one. Gonna go for mega on the lucky. Hopefully it will stay in. Go to my lucky collection on this game file save. Down to power spheres for this one. Could have shot again. And this is hopefully. No, right, I'm going to fire one more. Mercy hit. That's the ring of mercy. That's how you know ring of mercy is working. Whew. Okay, that's that done. Travel south to the land. Use my Gale Claw glider. There we go. We can see the syndicates are having a fight with a Kelpsie. We need to try and get up there and grab it before they defeat it. Run! Trying to give me the best chance. I need 5 of these really. And they're a bit of a pain to get. Don't do that! Oh my, where's it gone? Oh, they killed it. No. Oh, was that the... Yeah, they killed the... Damn it. Have I captured a syndicate pie? Oh, I did not want to do that. Go and sit around. Hopefully it'll target the syndicate. Target the syndicate. Come on. There we go. Right, we'll now take out this Kelpsie. There we go. And grab the supply drop. Reload our crossbow. Another Kelpsie over here. There you go. What you get from the supply drop is quite random, but we do have a life pendant, so we're just going to equip that. It's random which one you get. You get some crude oil for later on in the game. You usually get a schematic, and we've picked up pelt armor, so we can sell that. We've also got some coarse ammo, which we'll need later on, and I've got a might remedy. You'll get remedies, just use them. This is what I was saying earlier on in a different episode about not worrying about our attack. We just raise it by using these. Okay, down to the eagle statue. If you get a meteorite thing there, you get 2 new pal. A new pal called Xenovader. You need to try and catch those. I've got the 5-4 axe. There's another sulfur node here. I'm lucky. I'm going to grab that. You need 2 sulfur nodes on your travel. So if you see, we get one from Azuro, but then any other one you see, just grab that as well, and that's it. You only need 2. I'm out of range. Thought I could get away with grabbing some water. There we go. Okay, we're going to go and grab the chest. Travel for a new eagle statue. Hold on, let's just get here. That's it. Open the map. We need the coordinates of -66 or -66, whichever you prefer. 64 will do. -45. That's that one. Yeah, we've got that one. Follow the path southwest and then north. Alright, let's go Diehal. Southwest. Syndicate members are not guarding anything. That's a Fuak. We've got 5. Oh. That is a relaxer snorer. That's a nest. That is a nest. That is what a nest looks like. I don't know if I'll be able to clear this nest out, but we'll give it a go. There's one there that I can capture if I can. There we go. Incineram is down. I'm hot. Jeez, there's a lot of them. Go Daydream. Whew, they've de-aggroed for a bit. Alright, call back Daydream. I was not expecting a nest to be around that corner. We got one, so now what we do is aggro them again and get another one, hopefully. That's that one. They seem to get stuck on a corner, which is good for me. So I'm just going to stand here and try and pick them off. That's another one. Oh, looks like I got a bit too close. No, just pulled one. That's good. Let's get Daydream out. Alright. Have I got all of them or just the one? Seems we've just got the one. I don't know how many's down there, so... This is what I mean to say is that sometimes you just can't write everything in the guide because not everyone's going to get a Relaxosaurus nest there. So I'm sorry if you haven't got a nest, I really am. And you're kind of waiting to see what I do next. Is that... No. There's the eggs. This is what I mean about a nest. So you got the eggs there. There's 2 more Relaxosaurus. No, 4 more by the looks of it. I do not want to engage with all of them. Let's try and whittle them down again. That one should be good. Reload. Might not survive this. Did not want to get trapped on a tree. Get that one down. Come on, I'm going to hide behind the... There's the level up. That's saved a bit. That's it. Go Daydream. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I'm just trying to concentrate on not being defeated. I'll grab that Palworld while I'm here. Oh, come on, Daydream, get that one. And bump. There we go. That's that done. Okay. Whew, level 25. Let's see if we can get anything that helps us in the situation. Level 25 is health. Nice. Just what we need. Okay, into tech, and the only thing we open up here is the lettuce plantation. Let's mark that off. There we go. Right. Whew, I'm down to 57 hours and I've not even cleared this nest yet. And I forgot to do the egg incubator as well because it's on the mission, but that's fine. We'll get that. The alpha has gone, which is not a bad thing really. It was a level 20. I mean, it should have been alright, but it's a problem they despawn. But this is all the materials we get. What do we get? Shotgun shells, they can be sold. 15 gold coins, nice. 1,000 gold, brilliant. 3 dragon eggs, and that's it. But that's a nest. You see what a nest looks like. Ooh, poor Incineram. Right, what's next? Southwest and then north. So we're going up here. We want those. Go down to the power spheres. No, Daydream. I want you to take on the dire howl, please. There we go. The reason I don't want Daydream to attack the Mozzarina is because Daydream is a dark pal and Mozzarina is a normal type, so it's double damage. I wanted to capture them. Still not interested in the Melpackers. I know they're there, but we don't not bothered about catching them yet. They are on the radar for another time. We've got to keep an eye on the air as well for a pal called Van Worm. It's sort of like a flying fire type. We need those. There's a chest over there, and there is the camp. That's what we've come up for, the Syndicate camp. That's the main reason we're here. A silver key. Nice, they're quite rare at this level. I need some water. It should be back. What's the time? 10. It should be back at any minute now. Normally I would deploy Incineram, but unfortunately got defeated, so we're going to go with Daydream instead. It's another Darcy. Nice. I don't mind a bit Darcy action. There we go. Electrical guns, which we need of anyway. Kinship Peach itself. Oh, flamethrower, I don't like those. Pick that up. Right, let's maybe be mindful of the grenades. They do a lot of damage. Where's the grenade dude? There are 2 of them. Changed dire howl. That's it. That's that one down. There we go. Okay. Milk we need and Mozzarina meat we can use. Poor Incineram. Right, now go back down to the eagle statue. Oh, more Mozzarinas. Grab those. Da 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 da. There we go. Woolly Pop. These require megaspheres, so just switch down to megaspheres. If you're a vehicle driver, it's almost like changing gears on your power spheres. They usually come in twos, but I lucked out. I only got the one. That's okay. It's not a problem. Syndicate Thug will ignore. I'm surprised I've not seen any Vanworms. Hey! I don't have a water pal on me at the moment, but that's okay. There we go. We've got one. I see these are dark fire types, so much like Tombat and Daydream, they are work through the night as well, and we do need several of these. 5 for the XP. In total we need 8 for our bases, so that's the target we're aiming for. But again, they're flyers, so bit of a pain to get, working both at the same time depending on which one's in front of me. There's that one. I know I'm on megaspheres. I need the megaspheres for these. Passives. Doesn't appear to have any passives. That's good. Run out of arrows at this time. At this point, I'm going to have to. I mean, we go to the base area to do a quick repair and a drop off of materials, but I think I'm going to have to, because I got that nest. I'm going to have to stop off for a bit longer. Get easy going. Easy going. What's that? I can't remember. I think it's a combat related one. Oh, was that a syndicate guy? I don't know. Alright, we're at the eagle statue. So back to the factory base. Alright, first of all, do a repair, and we're going to pop Incineram into the power box, and it's a 10-minute wait, so that's how long we've got to wait basically in the base. We're going to put some more arrows on the big bench. We're going to go for 150. There we go. Grab that. Oops, excuse me. Do that. Oh no, we need charcoal, don't we? How much charcoal is it? 100 charcoal. Bam. Put the ingots in there. Do a stash. Disassemble the egg incubator. Rebuild the egg incubator. And we are now deploying Fanworm. What's easy going? Is that work rated? Alright, that's fine. That's a combat one. We don't really worry about that. Work 70. Which one am I going to go for? Does it matter? No, not really. Fanworm replaces your Daydream. It has a bit more of a food requirement than Daydream, but it's got Transport 3 and Kindling 1. And being a dark palette works overnight, so at this point we can pop down a few mounted torches. So we go to lighting. I usually put one just here in this little gap. Bump. I put one over here by the farms. One over here in the little gap there. And then one over here in between. Oh, raid. Damn it, I haven't got my Incineram. Where's Daydream? Let's go. I've only got 22 hours. Yikes. I don't even know which these are. Over we go. What are they? What are they? Don't know. Oh, just syndicates by the looks of it. That was a megasphere. Oops. Chickapee. Ah, you stupid chickapee. They're all defeated over there. Well done. Alright. Oh, that was my 5. That's fine. Got the 5 chickpea. Grab all the loot. Poor chickpeas, they got caught in the crossfire. Got some damage on our defensive walls now, but that's okay. Alright, now we've got Van Worm. We can build another primitive furnace. And pop that on the other side of the ingots. Oh, there's Cativa. I want it that way around. Boom. We're going to deploy Daydream. I'm kind of going further ahead than the guide allows because my Incineram got defeated by the Relaxus. So the guide isn't written in this manner, but oh, come on, there we go. Do that. Do that. Ingots. Allow transport by pals. 7. There we go. Pick up the arrows. Did I do repair? I did not. Okay. We've still got a lot of stuff in our boxes. Oh, we've got a chickpea in our gang. Oh, of course, we had a spare space. That's fine, whatever. Hatch the Relaxus eggs. We know there's going to be a Relaxus eggs because they come from a Relaxus nest. Oh, are they back? Can't see. I've got the blinds down to protect us from the sun. Yes, they're back. Okay, I've got to go. I will be back as soon as I can. I'm not going to end stream. I'll just put the mic on mute and I'll be back as soon as I'm able to be. Oh, level up. Nice. Sort that out when I get back. Okay, that's all done and dusted. Whew. The cat is home. She is fine. The vet doesn't know how the wound could have happened, but it's all been cleaned out, disinfected. She's got some antibiotics, etc., to keep her nice and healthy. But more importantly, she's got a cone on head, bless her. She's never had one, so she's wandering around, wondering what's going on, really. But I've got to keep an eye on her. She's got to stay indoors in this heat for the next 7 days. Poor cat. Power generator lamp. Back to leveling guide. Right. Now, was that long enough for my Incineram to heal? Let's find out. Where'd he go? Yeah, and he's brilliant. Right. No, there we go. Oh. That's it. Okay. Right. I still haven't sorted out all this stuff, so I'll pick up the arrows. That's great. I'll go over to my box here, and this is going to be a quick dump. Dump that. Dump those. Oh, I've got so much junk. You know what? You know what I'm going to do very quickly? I'm going to have another barrel. I don't normally do this. I'd spend the time, but I was, as I said, AFK for a little bit longer than I wanted to be, really. I don't like going AFK in live streams, but sometimes when needs must. This is going to be my dump, so I'm going to privatise it straight away and just literally throw everything in here, or as much as I can get in here. Right, there we go. Do that, and we're now going to add silver keys to the list of things we don't want to be got rid of. Okay. I've done a repair. Yes, brilliant. Right. That should have been a quick drop off to repair and store and swap over Vanworm to Daydream to Vanworm, which we've done. And now we are back over to the Sealed Realm of the Swordmaster. And we go west into the water. Oh, don't know what that was. Is that another Direhowl? Go away. I need that Vanworm. No, that was a Giga. Oh, I was supposed to have pressed it again for the... Oh well. Musclehead is a bad one. That's more attack but less work speed. Get out of... Oh my... I hate these things. Just go out of my face. I've lost my woolly... Where is he? Where is he? Just kill them, will ya? Get out of the way. Come on, Incineram, get him. Oh, good. Direhowl is the worst. Right, we're going down here into this water, so I'm getting frustrated. And there should be, that's what we're looking for, surf ants. We need some of these. 5 of them to be precise. Pudding. You notice I don't use my powers a lot because I don't need to. We're phasing out power spheres at the moment, so I'm just going to use those. I know they're low level and the capture chance is ridiculously bad, but you never know. Hey! Over here, motivational leader, that's not bad, that's not good, but up here for the left monk. FAG, down again the other side. Now we've got Gale Claw and the crossbow we can shoot when flying. Gliding, sorry. Hopefully, yeah, there's enough here for 5. If nothing goes wrong, I'm hungry. My food bag is empty. That's okay, we've got food for that. This is level 18. I'm still going to try with a pulse without, and I'm going to grab the chickpea saute, pop that in the food bag. Oh man! Can't get my 5 now. Dang it! I was trying to get the food done at the same time. I should have just threw the megasphere. I didn't realise this one had aggroed. I saw the question mark go up, but never mind. Not taking any more chances. Oh, okay, fine. That works. Right, I'm going to aggro that one straight away, and then I know I'm dealing with 2. Impatient, that's a cooldown thing. These will be our water mount, so we want speed. We don't need stamina, just movement speed. So, nimble, runner, a swimmer, sleek stroke. Something along those lines. Stop moving. It's the way they dip their head before they attack. It's so annoying. Go. Mer's hit. That's not bad. That's actually quite good. Means we can use the water power for attacking fire powers and not have to worry about them being defeated. Serenity, that's active cooldown on their attack skills. It's not, also not bad. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why, but this reminds me of one of the Star Wars movies, this music. Motivational leader again. Oh well. Nothing wonderful, and we're out of ammo, so we just need to reload. We're just going to glide. We're heading over to this cave. There we go. I don't think we're going to go in the cave. Just want to double check my leveling guide. No. We'll just get the serpents for now. Yeah, cave is for later. We can go up on here because then we can use Direhalt. Still only 2 van worms. I know we've caught 3, but the other one wasn't. No. I thought I heard another lucky then. I was like, oh, come on, not another one. Sir? Podium. Willy pop. Grab that. Oh, I see you surfing. There we go. Infinite stamina. If it wasn't a water mount, that would have been ideal for a mount. Alright, to the ore base. There we go. Okay. Pick up everything. Everything. There we go. Oh, overburdened. Right. Fast travel. Yeah. Sorry about that, itchy nose. Okay, do a quick stash. Boom. Then we're going to sort our own inventory because there's a space over there and it's annoying me there. Now we need to craft even more arrows. We want, how many have I got? 96, so that's 30. That'll be 60, it'll be 150. That's perfect. There we go. We'll pick up the ingots there and we'll craft, whoa, a lot more ingots. This is why we have the ore base. In fact, no, we're going to cancel that. We're going to craft, oh come on, craft half of the ingots on this one. So let's go 150 there. It's the ore. We're gonna pick up the charcoal and cancel that charcoal and pick up the wood and then craft the rest of the ingots on this one. There we go. And that way we'll get all that lot done. The charcoal, I believe, is an ingot. Yep, so that goes in there as well. There we go. Level into the technology, down to level 10, and open up the serpent saddle. Boom. Craft serpent saddle. No, there it is. Deploy incineram. Craft that. While that's doing that, we go back into our tech tree and open up the Vanworm saddle. Okay, so now do a sort. And now we're going to look through all our serpents and our Vanworms. Right, serpents. Motivational leader, impatient. That's cooldown. I think I'm going to take the mercy hit one. So, serpent replaces daydream. And then we're going to look at our Vanworms. That's got easy going. That's got muscle head, which is not great. But that replaces our Nightwing as our mount. We unfavoritize the two that have left. And we do a sort. We then go to the edge there, pop those back in and pop those into the party. Go down to party power presets, go into menu, overwrite, doom, done. Now you just got to wait. There's the serpent saddle, so we can ride serpent now, and we've got the Vanworm saddle, which we'll make as well. My poor pusscat. She's 7 years old and she's never had a cone on her face, so she's trying to keep an eye on her so in case she gets stuck. Anyone who's unfamiliar with cats is they judge the distance they can move around with their whiskers, but because her whiskers are inside the cone, she hasn't got that ability anymore. Bless her. I don't know where the person's gone to craft these arrows. Probably doing something else, so I'll stand here and do them. Ah, least punk. Good, good, good. There we go. It gives us 156. We're also going to remove our mercy ring and pop it in our inventory. And what you want to do is put the mercy ring in your inventory in line with your accessory slot, so it's just there. Because we're going to be on and off it. I'm also going to pick up the donuts or jam-filled buns that we cooked earlier. Pop those in my inventory because we are running out of sauteed chickpea. Vanworm saddle is complete. There we go. So now we can ride Vanworm and we can ride Serpent, which is our water mount, our flying mount. Our ground mount is Daha, and then obviously Galeclaw is our glider. If you haven't got Galeclaw, it's fine. Right, we are now going to go and get a tremendous amount of loot and hopefully some XP. We're going to go down to Penking, the sealed realm of whatever it is. We're going to jump on Direhell. And we're going to go down to the water's edge. And yes, we are going to go to that structure. That structure is an oil rig, if you haven't guessed, by the big crane and drum, etc. on there. This is a helpful PDIF, so it gives them advice about the oil rig. If you want to touch him, you can. Otherwise, just swap it out for Surfent. Surfent is ridiculously slow on land, but as soon as we get into the open water, away we go. It's also pressing down on the left controller is the run, so you can run on Surfent, but it doesn't use stamina while it's in the water because it's a water mount, so you just run everywhere. I like to jump out like that and then do this. Switch over to Incineram and off we go. There are a lot of Syndicate enemies on here which we're going to defeat, which is why we've taken off our Mercy Ring. We can't defeat them if we've got the Mercy Ring on. So there's one. Boom. Deploy Incineram. There we go. That's that one down, and we get some crude oil here, which is not... We don't use crude oil until much later in the game, but that alarm goes off constantly and annoyingly. Blow up the big oil tankers, and there's 2 more Syndicate members defeated. Oil barrels, and that one's down. Reload. There's one over there with another barrel. Boom. That's that one done. Oh, not close enough yet. Try again. Not yet. Oh man. Not bothered about the depresso. Incineram can just take that out. Like that. There's any problem with Incineram, you tend to aggro other things. We'll open the chest. Right, so one of the Syndicate members has deployed a Fuddler. We do want to capture the Fuddler. So this is where we have to put our Mercy Ring back on. Like that. Target the Fuddler first. Get your Megaspheres ready. Don't worry about the incoming damage, it's not very much. There we go. Be sure of the Fuddler capture, 99%. Then deploy your Incineram. My Incineram's doing the thing. We take our Mercy Ring off. The Doom. Defeated. That one's defeated. And now we can go over here and get that. It takes care of that one. Combat has finished, so the alarm stopped going off. But as soon as we start combat again, the alarm's probably going to sound. So up we go. Just keep running up the steps, stairs. There's another one. Down you go. We've got gunfire placements, as you can see there. Now we're also after... Oh, let's grab the chest. A little bit of a hack. Oh, Pendant of Diligence. What's that? Is that work speed? Yeah, take that off. I don't want to deploy Incineram here, because it could pull the other things and I don't want them being pulled yet. I want to try and go this nice and slowly. Luckily those things aren't very accurate. Down it goes. Right, this is the one we want. We want to go nice and slowly. Come on. There it is. There's the arseox. That's what we're here for. Mercy Ring goes back on. You do not want to defeat the syndicate member who summoned the mob. Don't hit him, don't hit him. Oh! We've got it, we've got it, we've got it. That comes off. Deploy Incineram. And try and hide, because we're taking damage. There we go. Right, now we're going to charge forward here. See the barrels? Boom, boom, boom. Run towards the guns and get to the computer here, and you can just boom. That's that done. Go around the back. Out. That's that down. That's that one down. We come this way because of the big machine gunner guy. We're trying to avoid taking him on until the last possible moment. We do need to defeat him because the chest we're after is called the Big Golden Chest, and it can have a lot of loot in it, including a schematic. And this is the first place it can be, is inside this tent. Level 27. 27, we want stamina. And we open up Hypersphere. Sphere assembly line. Do we open that now? No, we open that later. There we go. Get rid of the yellows, gets rid of the flashing. Alright. I believe there's also a guy in there. So there's a Grintail, which we also want. Come on, Grintail. So we're trying to avoid. Where's the Grintail? Come on. Missed. Right, Incineram, go. We're not worried about capturing the Grintail. I just wanted to get it defeated first. That's it. There we go. And it's not in here. It'll be sat there, be bright golden shiny. Yeah, that's fine. We need to investigate the rest of it. There's a couple more pals that we want. That's my alarm to stand up. But I am over-exercised from all the help I was giving to the people earlier, so... We do need our ring on. It's not too bad, it's still just about see. Do not explode the tanker thing over there. We don't want that. We need to pull the cleaner, and then that is what we're after. We are after the dig toys, so up to Gigaspheres. We focus everything on the dig toys, try and avoid that. Doesn't do a lot of damage, it's just very annoying. Try and avoid taking too much damage from the flamethrower. You've seen us get hot and that is what does the damage. So it's kind of shoot the Digtoys and run around like a... well, run around like your life depended on it, because it literally does. Run. About now? No, not quite. Reload. That'll do. That's up to 100%. Deploy Incineramp. Messing off. Get the Digtoys. Oh, it's downtrodden. Dang it. That's a really bad... no, it's only level 1. That's fine. Downtrodden is bad, but it could be worse. It still makes Digtoys usable. Oh, it's 2 silver keys. Nice. Get our torch out. Go for the chest. More Gigaspheres. Right. What I want to try and do is pull that syndicate guy and then blow up that. And then we take out this one. And try and run away. Sometimes they'll follow you along and you can get them with the barrels there. Sometimes they don't. It's a bit random. Are you moving? Are you going to move? Yes. Ah, I wasn't close enough. Oh well. There we go. Again, I don't want to deploy Incineram in case it pulls more mobs, aggros, whatever. Then we go left. Get that? Don't worry about that. We can dodge that. We don't want to go on to the right hand side. We've got to stay left. Boom. Up we go. Charge down the turret. Take down this one and pull all the way back. We want to be as far away from stuff as possible. Once we've got that done, that's post. Yeah, that's fine. They're not knocking on the door. It's not delivery. It's just normal letters. That's fine. Deploying Incineram. No, you're going to get too close. I hate the fact that pals just jump all the way back to do their attacks. So why? Why is that a thing? Okay, we've got that one over there. We can just about see in the dark. So we pull him as well. Right, we've got our Mercy Ring back on, and now we've literally got to run and glide, and we need to be in front of this as quickly as possible. No, it's already bugged out. Dang it. We want the Incineram knocked, but unfortunately for some own reason there's this bug where you can get trapped inside that building. I don't know why. It's been in the game forever. But we do need this Incineram knocked, so we've got to try and figure out somehow of getting some damage on it somehow. I'm not sure how we're going to manage that. Try and target it with Incineram. No. There we go. Now it's despawned. Because I killed the syndicate guy. So Incineram knocked informs a major part of our gameplay, and unfortunately it bugs out all the damn time. So I have to get around here really quickly before he summons it. And unfortunately we just did not work out this time, so no Incineram knocked for me. Lucked out on a lot of things, just not the knocked. Take that off because I'm not worried about. I will get the least punks just because I can. What's shooting me? Oh, that one over there. So I'm going to go underneath here. Get the torch on. Get the torch on. Thank you. There we go. Whew. Another pendant of diligence we've got to take off. So at this point I'm going to deploy Incineramp and then just charge this turret again. See, Incinamp's taking a lot of damage from the grenadiers. Open the chest, more gigaspheres. There we go. That was defeated. Right, let's Incineramp get some health. There we go. Grab more that one. Get our torch out so everyone can see what's going on. Okay. Daytime. Have I aggroed the two? No, I haven't. Okay. There he goes. Bring him away. And the big machine guy has got a power that we want, so we try and take out the gunner here by itself without getting the gunner involved. I'm low on arrows, but it's fine. There we go. There's usually another one on the other side. Yep, there he is. There he comes. Because I'm getting the headshots off, he won't attack. Because every time he goes to attack, I interrupt his attack. Alright. This is where we're playing a bit of chicken and mouse. Come on. Where did he come from? Oh, I do not want that. Right, we want the do mod. Now, I already got one from somewhere. I think it was a what's it? So now taking out that handgunner guy, put on our messing. I already got one from a syndicate camp I rescued, so I was lucky there. But this is the one you need if you don't already have one. And you just kind of run around the sides, be wary of which way the crusher's going, and you just take the doom mod the other way around. You can't summon your Incineramp or any other power because it'll take out the doom mod, because that's the one we're attacking. So you've literally got to wait until you can capture the doom mod. There we go, that should be it. There we go. Down comes Incineramp. Charge. There we go, and then just wait for Incineramp to defeat the crusher. Come on, there he goes. Do something just because I can. I like doing that. No reason. Go around and get the loot. No crusher loot. And this is the shiny golden chest. This is what it's all been about. Let's open it up and see what we get. Boom. Crude oil, fine. Course ammo, great. Training manuals, skill foot, which we can sell, and a crossbow schematic. A bit late, because we've already made one now. So, that can be sold. Over here you can see the effigy, so we're just going to glide across, grab hold onto the stone, jump to the top, and I'm going to grab the effigy, and I'm going to go take a quick bathroom break, and I'll be back. Oh, it's another hot one today. Just doing that has made me heat spike. Okay. Oh, all my wires are tangled up. There we go. Is that the last chicken? No, I've got 5 left. Okay. Now we're gonna. Excuse me. Lettering's back on. We're going to glide down to this area. You can just about see a boss arena there, and then just ahead of that you can see the outlines of an eagle statue. This is the Gobfin territory. There are multiple water goblins all over the place, and they have a high chance of defeating us because they will literally get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on you, and you'll very quickly become defeated. So we want to glide down. I'm lucky enough to have a debris there, so I'm going to glide down to the debris, and then I'm going to go across there and aim straight for the eagle statue and get to the factory. Factory? Are we going to factory? No, don't know where I'm going, but we'll go down here. I'm not worried about capturing any poles. I'm just going to get this, check the guide, because it looks like it's switched to an earlier page for some reason. We've already done all that lot. And that. There we go. Dig Toys we got. Insuram knocked, bugged out. Doomod got. Arsox we got. That's fine. Don't get the effigy. Got the mercering on. There we go. Right. Yes. So on to Diehau. And just grab that megasphere. Deactivate the run. Jump in the water for a bit. Right, there you go. You can see it was using stamina to get through there because Diehau is not a swimming pow, a water mount. Small power soul, Paldium, leather, and there's the Godfins. This is where we run all the way through. Get the eagle statue and just, I hate it, get the notification at my screen. Just go straight back to the base as quickly as possible. Alright. Whew. Now I'm going to do something a bit dangerous. We're going to go back to Gobfin's turf, which is over here, and we want to go get an effigy. So we need our flying mount ready, because we're going to mount up and fly high, and that way the Gobfins can't get us, is the theory. There they go. Up we go. Straight, straight, straight. Up, 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 up. There we go. There's the effigy. That's what we're after. So we're going to fly down, descend, grab the effigy, and then go back up again. And all we'll do now is just keep flying high. Oh, there's an egg. So normally you fly high and sit up on top of this rock here to get your stamina back until the combat sounds go away and you've removed yourself from combat. Get the huge egg. Where is it dropping? If it's close by, I'll go and get it. Yeah, we'll go and get that. Change to Diehau. Off we go. Might be a couple of syndicate guards guarding it, but if you walk behind them, they don't aggro. So. Oh, attack pendant. Nice. That's an upgrade. Pop that on. Bump. Get our burden remedy. That's it. Off we go. Schematics waste. It's a makeshift thing and they're really bad. So try and dodge those Gobfins there coming towards me. There we go. Go to the factory base, do a quick drop off, boom, and then go to the ore base again. Pick up all the stuff. Get both scriptures back to factory. Boom, there we go. Right, so we've now got some XP manuals. We're going to see what pals need leveling up. Not many. Get Surfant up. There we go. We'll use those on Incineram. Bam. 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 There we go. We'll keep the rest for now. Into our private stash of doom. Oh, we need a big clear out. We really do. We've got so much junk laying around. Is there any space in this one? No, that's full up as well. You get like this sometimes. You're just like, whoa, what do I do? You know what you do? Build another barrel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Might be able to get away with a box. Yeah, let's build a box. I think the box has got 8. Find out in a few seconds. Privatise it. Yes, that'll do. Bang, 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 bang. It's just a temporary. As soon as we go to the settlement and sell stuff, we'll get rid of that. What's in this one? Bronze cherry? Oh my! It is the best gathering pal in the game for me. Multi-skilled. Oh my days, so much luck. So much luck. This is a beast of a pal as a base pal. Transport 2, lumbering 2, gathering 3, handiwork 3, planting 2. It's like, oh, I can't believe that. I'm so lucky. Oh my days. Right. Okay. The next part of the thing is confirming that our PAL setup should be the one I already have. Other than Gale Claw, it's saying Celery, because in the guide we haven't come across that yet. We're going to pop all of our PALs back into the PAL box like that. We do a sort. So everything's sorted out. Flip the page. Build a medicine rack next to the ranch. If we had ingots, I know we've got ingots. Why haven't they been moving them? Holy moly, there's loads. Look, there we go. Oof, dear me. Medicine rack. Bop. Deploy Incineram. Incineram will build the medicine rack. And we want 2 fluffy beds over in the bedding area, which we shall have because we've been crafting all the stuff, so we don't have to wait for anything. Oh no, I've got to wait for some cloth. I didn't quite do enough cloth. That's fine. We'll just whack off 10 here. Didn't take very long. Do 7. Come on. 9 and 10. Bang. There we go. Someone can have a warm bed next to the pot. Come on, Incineram. Oh, you're going to go for the second. Of course you are. Right, you do that, mate. I'm just going to finish watering that. There we go. Not much can be done really. We are waiting for these beds to be built and then we can deploy all of our pals. Et voila. Oh, because we haven't deployed the pals. Silly me. Alright, so the pals we'll be looking for, first off is we're going to deploy our do mod. As soon as I find it. I'm going to take the nimble one because that's movement speed. Bam. Then a kelpsie. Doesn't really matter. I'll take Zen Mine because I like the sound of it. It doesn't do anything in the base. Kelpsie 2 tombats again. So have a look. Impatient, mercy hit, brittle, mercy impatient. There we go. A vanworm. I don't know which one I used, but that one. Arsox, which we just got. That's fine. You should be deploying Floppy, which is your planting / gathering pal. I am going to deploy Verdash because I was lucky enough to get one. 2 Kajiros, impatient, and still going with the lucky unstable. Spark it. Nocturnal, cheery, fit as a fiddle. Right, what are you? You're 111. I've got some Darzies. Are they any better? 111. No, but and they're not dark either. Okay, so I've got on Nocturnal Spark it. There it is. So we're going to put that out. Bump. And a Kithadir. Lots of Kithadir. Let's see if we've got any aggressive. No, not Musclehead. Size bad. Work Slave. Oh my name. That is one of the best. Work speed 30%. That's even more wood. Don't know what I caught that, but yep, we'll grab that. There we go. Sort pals. We do not have enough. We've only got 11, so we need another one. Oh, Incineram knocked, and I don't have it, so I need to find an Incineram. Have I got another Incineram? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Right, so we're going to go into sort here. Well, Incineram knocked is used for one specific thing, and that is a handiwork and transport. So we're going to look for work suitability, and we're going for handiwork. Work suitability will give us the highest level handiwork skill we have in all our pals first, and then handiwork after that. I'll go to box 1. Penking. I mean, other than that, it's Loop Moon, which is all about handiwork, but no transport. Food 5, food lots. I'm going to have to go with Loop Moon. Sort, back to Palpedia number. Take handiwork off, and bam, there we go. Okay, Palbox upgrade available. Boom, there we go. Which will give us 2 more pals, or another pal. Okay, so we're going to go in here, grab all of this stuff, sort it. Alright, now we go to our build a monitoring stand. Pop it next to the Power Lab. Take combat off of everyone. Doing that. And we take lumber. I'm going to be taking lumbering off of Verdash. For Floppy, there are no changes. So if you have a Floppy, no changes to Floppy. We'll take off watering from Kelpsy. That'll leave farming, so it sits in the ranch. Water everything off of Doomod to leave again the farming ranch. Doomod will produce high quality oil, which we need lots of, and Kelpsy will produce power fluid, which again we need lots of. So that's fantastic. Down to RSOX and take off lumbering, so it's just on kindling. And I don't have Incinerum Noct. So if you had an Incinerum Noct, you would take off the mining. Alright, now we're doing crafting. So we've still got ingots everywhere, so we'll cancel that one. Excuse me. Do what I asked you to do, please. And cancel that one as well. Do a drop off. There we go. Half the ingots on this one. So that's 215-ish. 200, there we go. And the other half on this one. Boom. RSOX has got kindling level 2. That's why we use RSOX. So that's that done. Over to the crusher. Crusher. Don't do that. Crusher still hasn't finished. That's fine. Just cancel it off. I don't have any meteor fragments. If you do, you crush those. If, like me, you don't have meteor fragments, it's another 100 palladium. Another 100 stone. There we go. Got the 600 stone from there. Pop it in there. Grab the wood. I'm going to have so much wood now because of that work slave. There we go. Over to the mill. Do the thing. To the cooking pot. 30 only. Even if you can craft more, just leave it at 30. Weapon bench. 5 ammo. Ooh. I'm going to gunpowder. Oh. I forgot to craft the gunpowder because I'm an idiot. That should have been the first thing done. 20 gunpowder. Boom. There goes Loot Moon. That'll be done in no time. So we've got to wait for the gunpowder to be done. Primitive workbench. 50 arrows. Boom. Sphere workbench. 25 gigas. Boom. Grab the gunpowder, and now we should be able to craft at least some of the coarse ammo. There we go. And get Incineram onto the coarse ammo. And now this is one of those times where the guide says to take a 20 to 25 minute break, but I am probably just going to end stream. All I'm going to do is craft, wait for this crafting to be finished. That's it, and I'll store stuff. I'm not going to do anything else. I'll just stand in my base. I will craft the 5 lots of coarse ammo to give me 100 coarse ammo. As you can see, one craft is 20. Actually, what I'm going to do is force Loot Moon onto that bench. So I'm going to go to the thing and force... There it is. Force Loot Moon onto doing the coarse ammo. Wait for the 20 to come. There we go. Right. That's it. It's just crafting now. I've got to wait for all the crafting to be finished. Well, not all of it. Just the ammo, the gunpowder, the arrows, and the spheres. But I should be streaming tomorrow about the same time. Hopefully, it'll be less interruptions. Other than that, have good times, and I hope to see you in the next one.